welcome to my channel, LightAsAFeatherTarot. I am really excited for this video. I meant to put it up a couple days before the full moon, which was February 11th. But this video is really about how to set your intentions for a full moon. Really utilize that energy, right? So even though it's February 12th, you still have time to utilize this information, like 3 days before, 3 days after. You can utilize it for each full moon. So I have my sage burning here, which is about to go out, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started with some tips on how to set your intentions, and then I'm gonna pull some cards to see what additional messages Spirit has for us. So this is a timeless reading. You can use this information anytime that you read it, receive it, listen to it. So let's see what we got here. So when I was meditating and channeling with my guides, they said, think big, dream big. You know what I mean? You don't have to think about it as, okay, I want a 2-bedroom house, I want 1 car and a dog. Like, no, go hard or go home. If you want to envision a mansion or this or that, like I said, dream big. Another thing that's really, really good is visualizing what you want. For example, if you want a new car, right? It's a little different now with COVID, but if you want a new car, visualize it, right? Say, let's just say, let's say that you want a new Mercedes. I'm just gonna use that as an example, right? You know, do you know what color you want? Do you know what the interior of the car looks like? Have you test drove the car? And because of COVID, you know, you may not want to go into the dealership, but there's tons of videos online where you can visualize the car. You can see the packages, like what are the specs on the car. So it's really visualizing the car, like the leather, the smell, the feel, the way that the engine turns on. Like, you know, when it comes to setting your intentions, or I guess manifesting, it can get pretty detailed. So I just wanted to give that example. So the first thing you want to do is you want to clear the clutter, literally. And you still have time, like I said, you still have time to set your intentions for this full moon. So it's literally like maybe you have a stack of papers, maybe you have some trash, maybe you have things piled up that you need to clear out of your house. Basically, clean it up. Remove all that, everything in your house, everything that you have, it contains energy. Vacuum, do some pre-spring cleaning. The second thing I suggest is set the tone. Light some candles, make some tea, burn some sage. I have some sage right here. Typically for my sage, I buy all my stuff from, it's this website called Crazy Crow, and I believe it's like an Indian reservation or something like that. I really like to support them, so I'm not affiliated with them, but that's where I get all of my ingredients for my smudge sticks. I'll have to put up a video of how I make those. So yeah, so just set the mood. You can turn on music and just get you in that energy. Mindfully make this a special time. Okay, number 3, meditate, let go. If there's certain things that you want to let go, certain ways that you think about things, talk about things like self-talk, self-doubt, fears, certain people in your life, this is a really good time for that. The last thing, journaling and visualizing. So, you know, I really, me personally, I really like journaling because it really just helps me, you know, put my thoughts out there. So really journal and, you know, visualize what you want to bring into your life. So when it comes to journaling, I like to just write. At first, you know, it may be, you may feel like you have blockages and stuff like that, But just write, write certain things that you want to bring into your life. Do you want new landscaping in your background? Do you want a new car? Do you want a boyfriend? Do you want a husband? Do you want to improve on yourself? Do you want a better relationship with someone? Really get very descriptive. Visualization is very impactful, and it's very useful. As a medium, that's how I'm able to connect with spirit in my mind's eye. Use your mind's eye, tap into your, imagination, but really visualize what you want. Like, for example, what is something that people want? Like a new job. If you want a new job, you might not know where, right? But you can visualize what you want, like coffee creamer and stability. You want some really good coffee, you want some stability, you want to be around a group of people that value you, that respect you, you're being paid what you're valued, things like that. Focus on the things that you want in that job, in that profession, in that business, right? Because when you visualize, when you bring in things into your life, you don't want to hold your manifestations back, if that makes sense, right? Because a lot of times you want to leave, you want it to be very specific, but very open-ended at the same time, because you want the universe to be able to come in and like make it supercharged, I guess. You know what I mean? I don't know how how else to explain it. Just don't limit yourself when you visualize, when you manifest, because a lot of times whenever I leave it a little bit open-ended, but then I visualize with the details, the universe and spirit comes through, and whenever they send to me, it is like by far like bigger than I dreamed, bigger than I thought. And then I just have to go, wow, thanks spirit, like thanks for looking out. Like I feel like I just closed on a house in December, and it was new construction and brand new, and it is more than I could ever dream up. So just throw out the how, and whatever you truly want, whatever you feel like you want to be in alignment in, focus on those things. So let's see, Spirit, what messages do you have for us for setting our new moon intentions? I hope this information helped. Like I said, visualization is really wonderful. You can do a lot of things once you can visualize and manifest. All right, so I heal the habit of fear and I embrace the habit of love. Okay, so yeah, with setting your intentions, the third step, release that fear, release that doubt, write it down, and burn the piece of paper and like physically see the words being burned up and releasing that. And or you could just say it out loud, like, these are my fears, A, B, and C, spirit, guides, angels, whoever, whatever you want to call them, help me release this, help take this out of my life, replace it with love, right? I'm gonna get one more. Okay, so when I make joy a priority, brilliant ideas will come naturally, support will surround me, and movements will form. Love it. So when I think about this card, there's this thing that I do, like a lot of times when in the past I've wanted to learn more about stocks, or I wanted to learn more about a certain industry or certain hobbies, and I didn't really know where to start, I would ask Spirit, hey, can you put certain people into my life that can help me with A, B, and C, or achieve this goal or achieve that goal? And it's amazing how Spirit comes through. So when it comes to your creativity, or attracting people around you that support you and love you, or could offer you some type of mentorship, manifest that too as well. So I'm going to get some life purpose cards. All right. right, so some of you guys out there may be healers. You have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. You know, healers can be doctors, nurses, mothers, fathers, you know, anyone can be a healer. Everyone heals in different ways, shapes, and forms. So let's see. What other messages, Spirit? Okay, you have love and light. Your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world. So I think that could be everyone's purpose, right? To bring healing and love, and, you know, so very beautiful. All right, so Spirit, what tips do we need to set the intention for the new moon? All right, so we have the Two of Cups, so that speaks about some type of soul connection. That could be with another person or yourself, and you see the moon up there as well. So maybe you could focus on the connections in your life, if you know, romantic or platonic. Focus on Three of Pentacles, growing them, expanding them. How can you improve them? You know, Spirit just said 2.0. How can you grow them from, you know, 1.0 to the brand new 2.0? You know, not changing people, but just new and improved, like just kind of new and improved, I guess. You know, really moving away from that Five of Pentacles, that lack. This is what you need to release. You know, release this mindset of lack, of not having. You know, whenever you feel that you don't have enough, you need to get in the energy of gratitude. You know what I mean? Like, even though she's in the cold, it's like, hey, I'm with my child. I have clothes on my back. I'm grateful that we're healthy. You know, I know that it's kind of hard to be grateful with this, you know, looking at this picture, but, you know, look at the sun behind her. The sun is going to come up. It's going to melt the snow. It's going to warm the area. You know what I mean? And she doesn't see the pentacles behind her, right? The money, the abundance, the security. So, yeah, you got to get away from that mindset of lack. Okay. Too many cards, Spirit. We have the Ace of Cups. You know, what is your dream? What is going to provide you with fulfillment? What is going to fill your cup? Because whatever fills your cup is going to fill everyone else's cup around you. So this is what you need to visualize. This is what you need to set your intentions in to bring into your life. New love, you know, new some type of a material abundance, a baby, whatever it is, you know. So the overall energy is the Page of Cups. So that's messages coming in, good news coming in. You know, this is about, you know, Eight of Swords. This is about you doubting the plan, right? Doubting if you will get to this point of abundance, of a good, strong foundation, of security of your home life or a relationship. So, you know, it's all about setting your intentions, because it's like, how can you bring in these wonderful things if you have fear and you have lack and doubt in your life? You just have to release those things. Ask your guides to release them. So Spirit, any additional messages? I'm gonna grab some tea leaves for setting your intentions for the new moon. You have Nest. An emotional, secure, loving family is important to you. Very nice. Spirit, what additional messages? You have Grasshopper. Situations in balance that require careful handling. Spirit, what additional messages? And you have Flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. And I mean, you know, especially with setting intentions for the new moon, you know, don't lower your standards. This is the time where you can dream big, you can think big, like you can feel the energy in a very big way, and attract those things into you. Because if you dream small, then that's what you're going to bring into your life. So I really hope that this video helped. Please comment below. Let me know how these messages resonated. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I truly appreciate it, guys. I hope that you guys take care, be safe, and until next time.